Welcome to channel. Don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon. Today we're exploring headfirst into the exciting world of cybersecurity. We're talking penetration testing, ethical hacking, all that cool stuff, and what better tool to use than Metasploit, right? It's like the Swiss Army knife of cybersecurity. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss out on any of our future tech adventures. We've got tons of awesome tutorials and guides coming up, so you definitely don't want to miss those. Okay, so let's break down this Metasploit thing. Imagine you're a security guard, but instead of guarding a building, you're guarding a network. Now imagine you have this incredible toolbox packed with gadgets to find weaknesses. That's Metasploit in a nutshell. It's a powerful open source framework for testing and improving system security. Created by H.D. Moore in 2003, it started as a simple Perl-based tool and evolved into a feature-rich framework in Ruby. Metasploit is incredibly versatile, targeting web servers, databases, mobile devices, and more. It's constantly updated with new exploits and modules. It simplifies finding and exploiting vulnerabilities, providing a structured framework. Metasploit handles the heavy lifting, allowing you to focus on testing and analysis. Whether you're a seasoned pro or a newbie, Metasploit is indispensable. Alright, now that you know what Metasploit is, let's set it up. It's not as intimidating as it sounds. Metasploit is available for Linux, Windows, and macOS. For this tutorial, we'll use Kali Linux, which comes pre-installed with Metasploit. If you're using a different OS, check the official Metasploit website for installation instructions. Once installed, fire up Metasploit. You'll be greeted by the Metasploit console. First, update the Metasploit database by typing msesfupdate in the console. Next, set up your workspace with the workspace command followed by the desired name. For example, workspace myproject will create a workspace named myproject. And that's it for the initial configuration. Your Metasploit setup is ready to roll. Chapter 3, Metasploit Basics. Your first steps into ethical hacking. All right, folks, it's time to get our hands dirty with some Metasploit action. This is where the real fun begins. Metasploit is a powerful tool used by ethical hackers to test and improve security systems. It's like a Swiss Army knife for hackers, packed with a variety of tools and features. We'll start with the basics and gradually level up. Think of it as learning to walk before you run. By the end of this chapter, you'll have a solid foundation to build upon. The Metasploit console might seem intimidating, but it's simpler than it looks. With a bit of practice, you'll navigate it like a pro. The console is your command center, where you'll execute various commands to perform your tasks. To see a list of all available commands, type help and hit enter. This will display a comprehensive list of commands you can use, along with a brief description of each. It's a handy reference guide. Now let's talk about some commonly used commands. These are the building blocks of your Metasploit journey. Understanding these commands will make your experience much smoother. First up, search allows you to find specific exploits, payloads, or modules. This is incredibly useful when you're looking for something specific. For instance, type search memes17010 to find exploits targeting that vulnerability. This command will return a list of relevant exploits, making it easy to find what you need. Use the info command to get more details about an exploit. This command provides in-depth information, including how the exploit works and any prerequisites. To use an exploit, type use, followed by the exploit path. For example, use exploit/windows/ms17_010_eternalblue. This tells Metasploit which exploit you want to use. Each exploit has options that need to be set, like target IP address and payload. These options customize the exploit to fit your specific scenario. Type show options to view these options. This command displays all the configurable settings for the exploit. Use the set command to configure options. For example, you might need to set the target IP address or specify a payload. For instance, set roasts 192.168.1.100. This command sets the remote host IP address to the specified value. Choose a payload with Show Payloads and select one with Set Payload. Payloads are the code that runs on the target system after a successful exploit. Set up a listener with use exploit/multi/handler. The listener waits for incoming connections from the payload. Configure listener options like host and L-port. These settings specify the local host and port for the listener. Start the listener with exploit. This command initiates the listener, making it ready to receive connections. Ensure exploit options are set correctly by typing show options. Double-checking your settings can prevent errors. Launch the exploit with exploit. This command executes the exploit, attempting to compromise the target system. If successful, the payload will execute, establishing a connection back to our listener. This is the moment of truth where all your preparation pays off. Congratulations, you've conducted your first Metasploit exploit. This is a significant milestone in your ethical hacking journey. This is just the beginning. There's so much more to learn and explore in the world of ethical hacking. Metasploit is a vast and powerful framework with endless possibilities. From basic exploits to advanced techniques, there's always something new to discover. Keep exploring and practicing to master it. The more you practice, the more proficient you'll become. Remember, ethical hacking is about improving security. Use your skills responsibly. Happy hacking, always stay within legal boundaries and respect privacy. Your goal is to make the digital world a safer place for everyone. Chapter 4. Your first Metasploit exploit, a practical demonstration. In this chapter, we will walk you through a step-by-step process to exploit a vulnerability using Metasploit. This hands-on demonstration will help you understand the practical application of the concepts we've discussed so far. Let's put our Metasploit knowledge into practice with a real-world example. This will not only solidify your understanding, but also give you the confidence to perform similar tasks on your own. We'll target a vulnerable Windows 7 machine running an outdated SMB service. This is a common scenario that many security professionals encounter in the field. The vulnerability is MS17010, known for the infamous WannaCry ransomware attack that affected thousands of systems worldwide. Understanding this exploit will give you insight into how such attacks are carried out. Fire up Metasploit and type search MS17010. This command will help you locate the specific exploit module we need. Select exploit/Windows/MS17_010_eternal_blue. From the list of available modules, type show options to view configurable options. This will display all the parameters you can set for this exploit. Set roasts to the target IP address and lhost to your local IP address. Choose the Windows/meterpreter/reverse_TCP payload. This payload will give us control over the target machine. Ensure the listener is up and running. This is crucial for establishing a connection back to your machine. Double-check exploit options with show options. It's always a good practice to verify your settings before launching an exploit. Launch the exploit with exploit. This command will initiate the attack on the target machine. If successful, you'll get a meterpreter prompt. This indicates that the exploit has worked and you now have control over the target machine. Congratulations, you've exploited the MS17010 vulnerability. This is a significant milestone in your journey to becoming a proficient security professional. You can now interact with the compromised machine. This includes executing commands, browsing files, and exploring the system. Execute commands, browse files, and explore. This hands-on experience is invaluable for understanding the impact of such vulnerabilities. Remember, this is for educational purposes only. Use your skills responsibly. Unauthorized access to computer systems is illegal and unethical. Always seek permission before conducting any security testing. Chapter 5: Deciphering the Aftermath, Analyzing Results, and Generating Reports. In this chapter, we will delve into the crucial steps of analyzing the results of our penetration test and generating comprehensive reports that will help organizations understand their security posture. We've run our Metasploit exploit and successfully compromised our target system. This is just the beginning. The real work starts now. Now let's dive into the process of analyzing the results and generating detailed reports. This step is essential for providing actionable insights. First, gather all relevant information about the compromised system. This includes details like the operating system version, installed software, and running processes. This data is crucial for understanding the environment you're dealing with. Use post-exploitation modules like sysinfo to gather system information and PEs to list running processes. These tools provide a wealth of information that can be used to assess the system state. Take detailed notes and screenshots of your findings. Documentation is key in this phase. It ensures that you have a record of all the steps taken and the data collected. Analyze the results meticulously to understand how the attack was carried out. This involves looking at the data collected and identifying patterns or anomalies. Identify vulnerabilities, misconfigurations, and any data that was accessed. This step is critical for understanding the weaknesses in the system and how they were exploited. Generate a comprehensive report documenting the entire process. This report should include all your findings, from the initial compromise to the final analysis, include detailed information about the vulnerabilities discovered, their potential impact, and recommended remediation steps. This helps the organization understand the risks and how to mitigate them. Use Metasploit's built-in reporting functionality or external tools like Magic Tree or Dradis to create your report. These tools can help streamline the reporting process and ensure that all necessary information is included. Ensure the report is clear, concise, and actionable. It should be easy to understand and provide practical steps for improving security. The goal is to help organizations improve their security posture. Your report should serve as a roadmap for making necessary changes and enhancements. Remember, penetration testing is about finding and fixing vulnerabilities. It's not just about identifying problems, but also about providing solutions. Use your skills to make the digital world safer. Happy analyzing. Your work is vital in protecting systems and data from malicious attacks. Stay curious and keep learning. The field of cybersecurity is always evolving, and continuous learning is key to staying ahead of threats. Well, there you have it. We've journeyed into the depths of Metasploit, learned its ins and outs, and even conducted our own exploit. Remember, folks, this is just the beginning. Metasploit is a vast and powerful tool, and we've only scratched the surface of what it can do. If you found this video helpful, give it a big thumbs up and share it with your fellow cybersecurity enthusiasts. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon so you don't miss out on any of our future tech adventures. Until next time, stay curious, stay safe, and most importantly, hack responsibly.